This is my commemorative speech for my Speech 107 class. Being brave means to know something is scary, difficult, and dangerous and doing it anyway, because the possibility of winning the fight is worth the chance of losing it. Emily Otten. To support the idea of the importance of bravery as a trait that leads a person through difficulties, the words of Bear Grylls summarize it best. Being brave isn't the absence of fear. Being brave is having that fear, but finding a way through it. By definition, bravery is a volatile deed committed consciously, the realization of which requires an individual to overcome fear and his inner anxiety in order to set the goals. Bravery is a significant trait of character since it helps the person to get rid of their fears, but find strength, overcome anger, anxiety, and get wisdom to act in his interest and in the interest of their surroundings. Therefore, bravery is important in all times for all generations. Bravery is a character trait that manifests itself in the ability of the individual to overcome a sense of fear in a dangerous situation and risk themselves for the sake of achieving a goal. Once I saw how a man was protecting two people in the street from robbers. I admitted his brave behavior and lack of fear in front of two armed, weaponized individuals was quite admirable. This case impressed me greatly, and I realized that this trait must be valued by society since most people do not possess it. First, I'm going to start about how bravery and its root, a vision of this trait by ancient philosophers in order to underline that this feature of character has been valued and appreciated for centuries. After the telling of a few words about the philosophical vision of bravery and its importance for the person in hard times of his life, I would like to address the audience and discuss why bravery should be appreciated and what may happen with the person in case he does not develop and support this important trait. To start discussing bravery as an important trait, one has to remember that fear refers to basic human emotions. It warns of danger, so it is based on self-preservation. However, fear may be controlling a person and his actions. Therefore, learning to be brave and develop a sense of bravery is very important to said person. The idea of bravery has been developed by great thinkers who devoted much time to its explanation. In the Edumen Ethics, Aristotle spoke about bravery, but also gave his own definition of the importance of the trait. According to him, bravery is something between fear and recklessness. Cowards are often exhausted by a large amount of fear, especially in situations where there is nothing to fear. Reckless people may take risks in situations where it would be worth a little thought. A brave man finds balance between the two extremes. He is deprived of fear, but minimizes the risk because he knows how to avoid unnecessary problems. Although times and values have changed and now people appreciate other traits and qualities of people, however, bravery is the trait that has been valued for ages. Bravery in the beginning is the beginning of victory, to quote Plutarch. Many heroes of literary works about war veracity of this statement prove the veracity of the statement since bravery is connected with war and heroic deeds. However, this trait is important in ordinary life as well. This trait is necessary when one has to speak before an audience or must organize themselves in front of a large public. Fear of failure is a feeling that accompanies us in each stage of our life path. So having enough bravery to cope with our inner anxiety is very important. Bravery is a trait that is required not only in the battlefield, but in everyday life and helps the person to relieve from inner feelings of anxiety and overcome personal fears in dangerous situations. Next, I would like to discuss why bravery should be valued as other traits of character, such as openness, honesty, or kindness. Bravery is often regarded as a moral quality of a person, which indicates the ability of people to deal with emerging fear, overcome uncertainty and danger, and also overcome various difficulties and consequences. People who are not brave are not always judged for their fears, since the latter is considered inevitable. However, brave people are rare today, especially those clever and wise people who can bear responsibility for their actions. Quote, bravery is the soul of wit, William Shakespeare's Hamlet. Shakespeare explains that bravery gives rise to wisdom, as brave people can overcome their inner fears and become wise to realize the ability to be responsible is derived from bravery. We all know that to every human and the person who has committed mistakes at work with the members of his family has to be really brave to accept his incorrectness and recognize the outcomes. Bravery is not only about courageous actions in the battlefield, but also about overcoming one's fears and readiness to be responsible for mistakes. Finally, I want to finish discussing why bravery should be appreciated as a trait. Bravery must be appreciated by people as an important trait, since it is a feature that helps the person to overcome their fear in front of danger. This trait is very important and deserves respect, as brave people take risks to perform actions for the sake of others, and often risk their own lives. This trait has to have high value in the eyes of people, because not all people are ready to put their life at risk for the benefit of others, while brave people may do it. For instance, the work of policemen and firefighters are constantly connected with the risk of their lives. However, their bravery permits them to forget their fear. Bravery is an important trait that not all people possess, since it is connected with the ability of a person to put their life at risk. Bravery must be appreciated as much as people appreciate life. In conclusion, bravery is an important trait of character that is given to a limited amount of people who are ready to overcome their inner fears. The idea of bravery and its understanding comes from the times of Aristotle, who underlines that brave people are ready to take risks and bear responsibility for the outcome.